Hey, what's going on, you guys? Tristan Montgomery here, all the way from Fort Worth, Texas. Enjoying a great Monday, man. Happy Monday to everybody. Give people a few moments to be able to chime in. I appreciate y'all. I hope everybody is having a great week, a productive week, a productive day. Hopefully your Monday has started off absolutely awesome, man. I'm excited about the topic today, man. Really excited about the topic today. Byron, what's going on, man? Appreciate you hopping on. Really excited about the topic today, man, because I did some research on something that I'm not an expert at today. You know, I picked a topic that I'm not really a true expert in at all, but got some real good value that I think I can bring for those who fish, like to fish, you know, whether it be a hobby, whether it be, you know, you do it professionally. Hopefully you know these tips if you do it professionally. But if you like fishing, especially if you're down here in Texas, it's a little bit different because one thing, a lot of people go down to the Gulf Coast, so we're going to be talking about a few key things you want to keep in mind if you're going to be fishing in salt water. So saltwater fishing, man. I'm excited about it. Again, if you're hopping on, feel free to send a wave, a comment below. If you're seeing this on the replay, make sure to comment below #replay and just let me know you're here, man. I appreciate you. Now, the first thing you want to keep in mind when going down to that Texas Gulf Coast, you know, taking those days off, getting that vacation time to be able to get some of the better fishing experience, you know, close here to especially the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Before you do all that, a couple of things you want to do. First and foremost, you want to check the tide charts. You want to make sure that you are keeping track of how the tides are for the time you're going to be down there. Reason being, tides move water. they move water back and forth, and the bigger fish, the fish that, you know, you see on the sports channels and the fish that people are so excited to get, the size of them, they favor moving baits. So they favor if the thing that they're chasing is moving. That's why it's so important to get that tide chart, to kind of check see what's going on, see what the tides are. Because if you have moving bait, the fish that you're looking to catch, the bigger ones, they're predators, man. They're chasing things. Look, Lakeisha, what's going on? Appreciate you hopping on. But yeah, they are. Kimberly, what's happening? The fish that we are like trying to get, the bigger ones, man, they are a fan of bait that's moving. They're predators. The ones that are just kind of small and not doing too much, they're more so of a fan of the bait that's just sitting there. So that's the first tip. Make sure to watch the tide charts. It's better if it's not too choppy, but it's great if it's a little bit of movement happening. The second tip is check the weather reports. Make sure that you check the weather reports not only for, of course, the catch, but for yourself too, to make sure that you are, you know, you're safe, because depending on the temperature, depending on what's happening down there, fish react differently depending on how cold it is, how hot it is. So checking the weather report, seeing what's going on for your safety, and also to see how they're going to react, how they're going to behave down here is key. So number 2 is check the weather reports. The third one is getting a general sense of the spots down there. Like, the reality is, if you're going down to like the Gulf Coast, especially to a specific city, they're gonna have locals. Like, one thing about these Gulf Coast cities is that they have a lot of seafood restaurants. They have locals. They have people down there that can tell you where's the best place to post. Where's the best place to set up? Where's the best place to get any type of fish that you're looking for? One thing that I noticed when we went to Navarre Beach in Florida a couple of months back, we went on a pier out there, and this pier was probably half a mile long. When we first got on the pier, you saw some people on there kind of playing around, having the poles out. You know, the kids are having fun. Everybody is excited. And as you keep walking down this half a mile long pier, things got a little bit more serious. You know, the fishermen, it changed a little bit. It went from parents and kids to people in raincoats with coolers. And as you got to the end of that pier, you start seeing a lot of stuff down there. I mean, you saw different, I can't get too graphic, but you saw different fishes, carcasses, and a little bit of blood on the pier. So what I'm saying is those are the restaurants. Those are the restaurants who are catching the fish for the day. So they know a lot of information about what is available where you're setting up at. So get a general information of what you're seeing down there. Ask the locals, see what's going on. Hope you guys got value out of this. Again, the 3 things you want to keep in mind if you're going down to the Gulf Coast saltwater fishing. First is the tide charts. See what the tide is doing. Do we got water movement? The second is the weather reports for yourself and your safety, but also to see how the fish will be reacting. And the third is getting a general idea of the actual spots. What's a good place to set up at? I know also they were saying that the fishing guides give a lot of information too. So hope you guys got value out of this live. And one thing has totally nothing to do with fishing, other than the sense that people who do fish, people who, you know, want to be out there and do it more often, man, some of them just don't have the time to do it, or they don't have the finances to do it. So absolutely nothing to do with fishing. But if you are somebody who wants to be able to fish more, you want to be able to have more time, you want to have more income to be able to put in your pocket in order to take those weekend trips and turn them into a week trip, or turn those week trips into 2 or 3 week excursions when you can go to multiple spots, reach out to me. Because I do have a way for you to actually be in a position to earn a little bit of extra income without interfering with what you're currently doing, and still be able to keep up your full-time job, at the same time earn some extra income for those fishing trips or whatever it is that you want to do. So I hope you got value out of this. If you have an interest in the side project, feel free to reach out to me directly. I do personally respond to all of my messages. So again, hope you guys got value out of this. I will see you guys in the next video. Make it a great week, y'all. It's Monday. It's the start. Let's get it done, y'all. So again, if you have an interest, reach out to me. But I hope you guys got value out of this. Again, things to keep in mind. Number 1, tide charts. Number 2, weather reports, and have a general idea of the spot you're going to be going to. So with that, see you guys in the next video.